How you guys doing? You look good. You've lost weight? You look great. Somebody told me earlier I look like I have low stats on Tony Hawk Pro Skater. So. That's where my life's at. What's up? You guys drinking? Nice. What is that? What is that? Coors. I like it. Well, I should drink more. I should drink vodka Red Bull. But yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. Just like, I want to be awake when I pass out. I went to the bar the other day. I tried for the first time. I had a michelada. You guys know what that is? Yeah? If you don't know what it is, where you take a beer and you mix it with soup. That's what it is. It's beer, tomato juice, hot sauce, lime, and spices. It sounds like something a homeless man makes at a condiment bar. He's like, ketchup, hot sauce, salt is free. You tell me, would there really somebody sitting around being like, you know this beer could really use a top ramen seasoning packet? Let's ruin a lager. Come on. Oh, man. You guys are fun. San Luis Obispo. I live in Long Beach, California. There you go. You smoke weed or whatever. I like Long Beach, man. Downtown's a little wild. I was there the other day, man. I saw a lady punching herself. Yeah. Good news. She won the fight. 1-0, baby. Undefeated. We get a lot of that. We get a lot of bros in Long Beach, too. Classic bros. You know what I mean? With, like, the lifted trucks and stickers of their favorite energy drinks on the back. It's like Monster, Rockstar. It's like, I want to drive around with stickers of my favorite drinks on the back of my cars, like Cherry Pepsi. Milk. Why do energy drink companies keep advertising to bros? A bro is the kind of person who will walk into a Buffalo Wild Wings with his shirt off, you know, and I'll fight anyone here. And these companies are like, let's get more energy to that guy. We want to see where this goes. Taurine? I don't even know what that is, but give it to him. We'll see what it does. Bros, man. I like it in Long Beach. Been traveling a lot. I was just up in Oregon doing shows. I found out when I was there, did you know they decriminalize hard drugs in Oregon? Yeah. Dude, when I found that out, I was like, there are about to be a lot more Bigfoot sightings. I'm all for it, man. I like those Bigfoot shows. I think every show about Bigfoot deserves an Emmy. This is a show where every week, guaranteed, nothing happens. Thousands of people watch. They never find Bigfoot. Yeah, every week people are like, but they might. This could be the one. It's like every show's an episode of Scooby-Doo. Like, oh, big hairy creature. Wait a minute, it's just a dude in a mask. He's like, I would have gotten away with it, too, if it weren't for you meddling rednecks. Scooby. Man. You have a birthday this year? Anyone else? Couple of you? Couple of you? Nice. Getting older, man. I'm at that age where I finally come to terms with the fact that if I get married, chances are I might have a stepkid. Now, I don't mind. I just don't like the idea of that kid having a real dad who's clearly going to be bigger and stronger than me. I don't mind being the stepdad, but the skinny stepdad? Oh, we've all seen that guy before. He's that dude who says things like, gosh darn it. He's super nice, wears sweaters, builds rockets with his stepkids. I love rockets. That's for sure going to be me. Gosh darn it. I would like to have kids of my own eventually. Either kids or robots, you know? Whatever comes first. I'd love to have a robot. That's like having a kid you can unplug. Like, and take a nap. It'd be tough to raise a kid, but then again, I think some adults make it harder on themselves. I got a buddy of mine who tries to scare his son into being good by telling him the boogeyman lives under his bed. Yeah, that's not necessary. You just tell him a regular dude lives down there. That's just as scary. You're like, hey, you better behave, or else Steve will get you. He's not a monster, but he'll touch your feet. Just as scary. I was on my phone the other day, man. I got one of those Amber Alerts. I think we're on the same page there. Those things suck. I'm not a fan. Look, they send you a text that a child is missing, and then they just never tell you if that child's been found. It'll be like, be on the lookout for a dangerous silver van, and then you just have to sleep with that forever. Like, they never tell you if the van was caught. You just have to wait 30 years for the Netflix documentary. Is that really so hard for them to send a second text and be like, hey, we got him. You no longer have to live in fear. I'm just saying, it'd be nice, right? Because now without that second text, anytime I see a silver van, I just crash right into it. Just in case. It's getting expensive. This is a good show. You guys are a lot of fun, man. A lot better than that. I did a show a few months back, man. It was the worst introduction onto the stage I've ever gotten in my life. It was a private gig out in Arizona. I was the only comedian on the show. And I go there early, introduce myself. I'm like, hey, what's up, man? I'm a comedian. I'm Daniel. And he looks at me and goes, Danielle? Well, he's looking right at my face. I'm like, oh, no, Daniel. And he goes, oh, Daniel, got it. And then 5 minutes later, he comes up to me. He's like, do you need a water, Danielle? I was like, I'll take a water. It's Daniel, by the way. He keeps doing it. So I'm like, dude, I got to tell this guy how to say my last name because he's struggling with the basics. So right before showtime, I go up to him. I'm like, hey, man, just so you know, before you bring me up there, it's Daniel Eachus. And he goes, Eachus? Eachus, is that Mexican? Are you Latino? I was like, no, man, no one's ever thought that, ever. It's like, Eachus, what is that? Where's that from? I was like, actually, it's English. It's actually British. He's like, really? Eachus, okay. So he goes on stage, starts out the show. He's like, you guys ready for comedy? Everyone cheers. He's like, all right, I'm going to bring up your comedian tonight, Greg. Greg. Dang it, Greg, I'm forgetting your last name. That's when I realized he's talking to me. I do this move from the back. He goes, oh, I'm sorry, not Greg. You guys give it up for Danielle Reaches. And then in the same breath, he goes, he's not Mexican. He's not Latino. He's from England. He's from jolly old England. And I bombed for 30 minutes. This is the worst show I've ever done. You guys have been fun, man. You're going to enjoy your headliner, by the way, because it's been a great crowd, man. I was having fun the other day after a show. I decided after I would treat myself with some Taco Bell. I go there or like late at night, right after my show. The only thing that's open is the drive-through line. It's a mile long. It ends up taking me 25 minutes to get through this line to the front of Taco Bell. It's 25 minutes in line for Taco Bell. Everyone's pissed it's taking so long, but I was still feeling good. So I got to the cashier in the front. I'd never done this before, but I was like, hey, I want to pay for the car behind me. So I did. I paid for my food. I paid for their food. Left feeling good. Hit the freeway, started eating my chalupa, and then it hit me. I did not order a chalupa. So I look at my bag, and it turns out the cashier gave me both orders. Which means the guy behind me at Taco Bell just waited 25 minutes. Got to the front only to find out the guy in front of him stole his food. And then ate it. I felt bad that I thought about it. I was like, what was that cashier thinking? Like, wait, you want your food and his food? I can do that. You look hungry. I'll just let him know when he gets here. Your food went that way. You guys have been so fun. My name's Daniel Eachus. Thank you so much.